Hi, everyone, and welcome to our new Evolve training as we are new Team Evolve. And I'm excited to start our next 30 minutes on our 333 PPP. This is where we patch 3 a day, follow up with 3 a day, and invite 3 to our patching podcast, our secret sauce. If you're new to this call, get a notebook and write this down because this is what we do once again. And if someone could write this in the notes in chat, I would love if we had somebody willing to chat this for me. So we are the new Team Evolve with love. And our system is 333 PPP. Our action is we patch 3 people a day, we follow up with 3 people a day, and we invite 3 people to our patching podcast, which is our secret sauce. The behavior we do within the system is the PPP. We pique interest, we pre-qualify people, and then we move them either to a wholesale pack or a gift pack. And that is our system. So before you can even start your system, or I guess that would be the patch 3 a day, there are 3 things that you need to know that all professional network marketers do. They have a list book. How many people have a list book? If you have a list book, let me see it. Who has a list book? Who has a list piece of paper? Come on, let me see it. Come on, Peter, where's your list? I want to see the big leaders show me their list. Stacy, Bob, if you're still around, where are those lists? So what Dr. Stacy says to do on your list book is you write at the top. Thank you, Bob Campbell. We're all the same. What's in there? Just names and phone numbers. So what you do with your list book, you write Lifewave, the holy grail of healing. Have you heard about stem cells? This gives you your mindset. And then you write down, who do you know that would like that stuff? And you write their name and their phone number. Start with 10, then add another 10 and another 10 and another 10. Don't freak out. You add to your list all the time. From where? From your phone, from Facebook, from LinkedIn, from going to Starbucks and saying, hey, my name is Marci, what's your name? And giving them a business card and saying you're in the stem cell technology and grabbing a phone number. It all starts with making a list and working a list. And then after you work your list, you help your people work their list with them. Network marketing is a warm business, list upon list upon list. I would rather help Bob in his list than go cold. I'll go cold, but I know when I help people in their warm list, I'll close at 50 to 70% versus going cold is about a 10% close. Okay, so the beginning that we do as a network marketer is we're always building lists. We're linking arms with our business partners to ask them, who do you know? Do you know I have about 100 other business partners lists in here? Not because I'm taking them from them. I'm helping them. I'm helping them. I'm taking the fear away from them because we're all good at going to training. But when it comes to picking up your phone and doing the work, guess what happens? We freeze. So let's build containers, like Peter says, to make sure we do the work with our business partners. So number 1, build a list. Number 2, we're always booking the next appointment. If you don't have a calendar book, you need to go get one. Who has a calendar book here that books on the hour? Show it to me if you do. I'd love to see your calendar books if you book on the hour. If you book on the hour like a hairdresser, you will be very busy. We're always booking the next appointment to what? Water people with more love, with stuff, right? So that's your calendar book. The other thing that I learned from Charity is we're a business of scripts. A lot of people say to me, why do you have that gifting envelope with all that writing on it? Why? Well, I don't understand. You know why I have it? So that you can read it. I'm going to give you a little example. I call it the Naomi. I'm going to give you a story. Naomi comes from another company I worked for. She's been with us for only 2 months, and we made a clipboard. In a minute, I will tell you my favorite clipboard sheets. And she had Jerry doing, he's been exposing and sharing the Now site. And he's like, oh my gosh, I have 3 people interested, but I don't know anything. And Naomi goes, I don't know anything either. And then she looked at her clipboard and she said, wait, I can read the clipboard. And she did. She read the envelope as Charity has trained us. She read the what to expect card as Charity had trained us. She read the before and after tracker, which is new. I'll show you in a minute. And she literally read some of the all products flyer, and then they took the order. And you know what Jerry said to Naomi after that? Boy, Naomi, you're so smart. You really know it all, don't you? And you know what Naomi said? I just read my clipboard. So I just want to thank you, Charity, for reminding me that we are a script business. So what are network marketers? We build lists, we book the next appointment, and we read scripts. Sheila Hay said the other day, if you've ever seen my business card, she said, you know, I love the business card, but I literally was just handing them out all the time. You know, my business card, I'm in the stem cell technology, and she'd hand the business card. What she forgot is that the back of the card is a script. You guys, I forgot to realize that I've been writing scripts all along and not training you guys to read it. So you know what she did the other day? She goes, oh, I'm in the stem cell technology. Let me tell you what it does. X39 activates your own stem cells using our patented wearable light technology. Stem cells are the only cells in your body that are changeable. They can change into whatever cell your body needs for repair, like when you were 20. Take a look at startx39now.com. Look at the first video on light, the second video on stem cells. In 5 minutes, you can see that, and then go look at those cool pictures. Literally, she did that. She signed up a pack on the spot. So I just want you guys to remember that we are a business of scripts. And if you guys look real quick at the Now site, I'm super proud of this, and we added this, and I don't know if you guys have actually seen this yet, but this is what I always do to pre-qualify. I say, look at the first video on light, it's 2 minutes. Look at the second video on stem cells, it's only 3 minutes. Look at these pictures. Look at our girl's mouth in 2 weeks. Look at our girl, she looks like grandmother and daughter. It's the same person. Look at this. This is spinal pressure. Look at how the nerve is pinched. Look at how it flows so perfect. Yes, pain is symptoms of pain relieved. Look at this finger. It was cut off, it died, it regrew. Look at Marci. Breast cancer, inflammation, steroid mess to now. So that's what this can do. If you like what you see, I can get you more information. What's going on with you? And this is where Peter would say, find out what's going on with them and send them a testimonial. So I just wanted you guys to see how the Now site has evolved. I think these pictures tell 1,000 words. Learn how to point to 3 or 4 of them to impact people from the Now site. So with that, Peter, I would love to do a little peaking, pre-qualifying, and moving to a wholesale pack and a gift pack. And then I want to, at the end, show people the 5 pieces that I now use as a clipboard for follow-up, and they're also in mini informational cards. So Peter, let's go ahead and do a role play. I'm going to start with, there's 2 kinds of peaks I really like. There is the I'm concerned about you peak and the compliment peak. So Peter, I'm gonna do this with you. You can write this down. The concerned about you peak is, what's going on with you? You could write this down or put it in chat. I finally found something that helps me with whatever's going on with you. This is Peter. Have you heard about stem cells? Did you know you can activate your own stem cells for less than a cup of coffee a day? Well, go to startx39now.com. Look at the first video on light, it's 2 minutes. The second video on stem cells is 3 minutes. Take a look at those pictures. In 5 minutes, you'll know if you like this. What's going on with you? You have lower back pain? Oh my God, let me send you a testimonial about that. I can show you how to get it wholesale. If they're not ready, then if you choose, you can also say, I can show you how to get a 3-day gift. Absolutely, anybody that gifts, we've moved it to a 3-day, and literally we gift, not for the patches, but if you decide to gift, it's really to get the information for education out. There's my mini what to expect. There's my all products flyer in the mini. This is our newest one, which is the pictures on a mini with the tracker. And then you could literally take an order. Sally got all of these done, and you can literally, they're on Matt. You can literally take orders right on these little order forms now. And you can get these all on the biz site. So, and these are the same forms that we print out and put on the clipboard. And I'll explain that to you in a moment. So Peter, let's go ahead and do a role play. So Peter, Marci, it's been so long, a couple years. What's been going on with you lately?
Damn, Marci, I haven't heard your voice so long. What's been going on? I've been good.
Oh, you know, I've been struggling with that breast cancer for about 5 years, and it has been up and down rodeo, you know. But how have you been? How's business? How's health? What's your life like?
It's kind of been chaotic too. You know, a lot of transitions. You know, I have to deal with all the wellness centers, all the moving parts, but it's been good though. I've been dabbling a little bit here and there with different stuff.
What's going on with Beamer and that heavy equipment? Is that business running well for you still?
It is running well, but there's a transition. So I just, yeah, we can talk about it later.
It's crazy, Peter. You know, I finally found something that's really helping me with my inflammation and keeping me safe. You know, I'm just saying. And, you know, have you heard about stem cells?
Yeah, you inject it, right? Injectable stem cells. I heard a lot about it.
Yeah, you can. They're like 10 grand in Europe, but you can't get them in the US, but it's crazy. There's a new technology where you can activate your own for less than a cup of coffee a day.
Wait, say that again?
Yeah, there's a new technology where you can activate your own stem cells, make them young again for less than a cup of coffee a day.
Well, you're telling me now, instead of people getting stem cell shots, there is a way to turn on your own stem cells.
Yeah, for less than a cup of coffee a day.
For less than, okay. Show me.
Peter, I think I found the business. If Beamer is not going for you, man, I got a new one.
Wow, it sounds like a Beamer and a patch or something.
Hey, look, I want you, can you go to this website with me right now?
Okay.
Now I'm into, the first part was what we call piquing interest. Now I'm pre-qualifying him. Okay, now we're in the second P. Hey, go to startx39now.com. Can you go there? I'm going to give you some homework, Peter. Okay. I want you to watch the first video. It's only 2 minutes on light. And the second video is only 3 minutes on stem cells. Can you watch those today for me? 5 minutes.
Yes.
Okay, so that's your homework. But look at those pictures. Go down now. I want to show you a few. Look at that finger. Do you see that finger, Peter? It was alive and then dead, and it came back. Do you see that?
Wow, this is a pretty nice website.
I know. It's amazing. It's amazing for duplication.
Yeah.
Here's the deal, because the stem cell technology works, we created a huge duplication model. It's huge. Look at that. Look at me, man. You remember what I look like? I'm in there. You remember how freaking ugly I was when I was on chemo and stuff? Look at me now. Like, I don't even look like the same person.
Damn.
I know. I know. And look at this. Look at that thing. It's kind of weird. It's like, it looks like a spine because it is. Do you see that spine where it's all pinched and the nerves aren't working? That's symptoms of spine. That's symptoms of spine issues that cause, pain. What do you see how it opens up with flow?
Wow.
Do you see that lady that had the really curved back and now it's straight? I mean, it's crazy, right?
Wow. This is this is interesting.
I know. So, I would really love for you to, I'd love to send you to a testimonial call. I don't know what's really been going on with you other than you're in a transition in your business. Would you like to see a call based on business, what practitioners are saying? Do you actually have something going on with your health that you want to see a testimonial on? What can I send you, Peter?
Just send me the business. Obviously, man, this looks pretty interesting. So yeah, send me anything on the business, and I'll check out your system because I'm really into systems. So I want to really know how you grew this thing.
My business partner, he's amazing. And he had this idea of testimonial calls every day of the week. And it's the secret sauce. It's 30 minutes, 15 minutes on real people with real issues, and 15 minutes on how the product works. And then in addition, Thursday night, we explain how the business works. So I'm going to send you, Peter, a testimonial on, I know you used to be so allergic to cats. So I'm going to send you a testimonial on beet allergies.
I actually want to meet this cool guy that showed you the system. Who's that?
I would be happy to introduce you. His name is Fong.
Okay.
Anyway, and I would also love to, so I'll send you that product testimonial, and I'll send you a testimony on why it's a great business opportunity. And then I would really like you to take time to go watch those two videos, and really understand how stem cells are working. How about we talk Friday at noon, and then you've watched the videos. I can tell you a little bit more about how everything works. Would that be okay, Friday at noon?
That'll work. Okay, Friday at noon, that will work.
Okay, I'll call you Friday. Bye-bye.
All right, send it all to me. So,
okay, so now I'm going to call you again on Friday because I'm following up. Ding-a-ling-a-ling-a-ling.
Hey, what's up, Marci?
Hey, I'm just following up because I sent you that information. I sent you the testimonials. And did you ever go look at the first two videos on light and stem cells? Do you know what I'm talking about now?
Man, Marci, I really couldn't even sleep all night after seeing this. I can't believe this is even out there. I can't believe that you found this. This is so rare. This is unique. I've never seen this before.
I know, and I'm going to just tell you quickly what's going on. This is where I would read I'd read my little script. This patch, Peter, X39 is, and you guys, all I'm doing, honestly, is reading this. Ready? You wear this 12 hours on to activate and repair and 12 hours off, Peter. This patch is organic crystal. And when it's applied to your skin, it's activated by its own heat, which is a form of infrared light. Can you believe we make light? And it reflects back a light wave that activates GHK copper peptide. And this peptide activates your stem cells, makes more stem cells, and resets it to a younger, healthier state. Like when you were 20. And when you put these younger activated stem cells on old tissue, you turn the tissue young again. Because here's the deal, Peter, we're old and our tissues aren't working. Our stem cells don't work well. What happens if we could work and regenerate ourselves like we were 20 again? Would you want to wear this?
Yeah.
So that's all we're doing, Peter. And we just do this over and over and over again. And we're building a huge business in stem cell technology. I want you to be my partner. Let's do it.
Man, this thing sounds too easy.
It's so easy. And I just put it on. Don't you wish you had one? But I would give you a gift, but you don't need a gift because you're ready to do this with me. Let's go.
What packages do they have?
Yeah, I'm going to tell you right now, and here's my order form to remind me. We have I recommend one of three. The silver is $2.99. It's great individual. 3X39, which is your stem cell activation patch, but I recommend Eon 2 because it reduces inflammation, and inflammation, of course, is an eater of stem cells. So these two together turbocharge your repair. So I like X39 and Eon. So the silver pack is $2.99 and we just mix it, or the gold pack is double family size, but you're a business builder, so you'd probably want the diamond pack, which is enough inventory to really build a business. And we would just mix it with those two. Should we do the diamond pack and just rock and roll?
Sign me up. Here's my card. Okay, done.
Okay, so that is an example of what did we do? We piqued interest, we pre-qualified, and we moved him into a pack. We didn't gift Peter because Peter's not a gifter. You guys know I like to gift, so I always have my 3-day supply in my back pocket, but that's why we're writing the system to be flexible. You can go into a wholesale pack or a gift pack. The key is using the now site and testimonials to pre-qualify. In my opinion, the key is having a clipboard of script. So your new people know how to educate by what? Reading the script. So I'm going to end by showing you on the site where my 5 favorite documents are now. Go ahead, Peter.
Everyone, if you're brand new, if you're just starting out, the 2 most important things is learn to stay in the peaking lane, everyone. Peak, okay? The word peak is really important. You cannot, if you don't peak them, you're not going to pre-qualify them. Does that make sense? If you don't pique their interest, they're not going to open up to you, okay? If I want to date this girl, I have to pique her interest for her enough to say yes to going out, right? Same thing here. And then I have to pre-qualify her to make sure that I want to go out with her. Does that make sense, everyone? It is a 2-way street, okay? Stay in that lane. If you're having any challenges by not getting to the packages like how Marci did it, is because you're not peaking enough and you're not using the tools to pre-qualify enough. So just practice those 2 steps to the point where you flow, you've got it down. Practice with each other, practice with your sponsor, practice with all our gym members, practice every day. Marci has a morning call that she does. Go ahead, Bob.
Want to interject one thing, if I may. Guys, you can also practice on people you don't know. I was on the phone with Southwest Airlines 2 nights ago, booking my flight to Houston. And the person I talked to, I said, yeah, I'm going to Houston for a seminar on stem cell activation it's completely holistic. And the guy on the line goes, wow, that's interesting. And I said, yes. And I gave him my story, and I gave him a little bit extra about Christopher, our friend who has MS, who was on a walker and couldn't walk up and down stairs. And the gentleman goes, I have MS. Both of my sisters have MS.
Wow.
I was at my grandson's football game yesterday. So at the game, I saw a lady struggling to stand up. And I said, oh, geez, I see her struggling there. I said, I used to have that same issue, but I finally found something that helped me get rid of all my arthritis and take care of my joints. And I gave them each a business card. And then a lady who overheard me said, sir, may I have some information on that? See, just everybody around you, because it's our obligation to share this with people. Just think if nobody shared this with Marci. Just think. We now have her. She's our most valuable weapon we have, along with Peter. So, goodness gracious. It's a good way to practice. Make mistakes on people you don't know, and you'll learn from that.
Thank you, Bob. So I'm going to go quickly onto the 5 sheets because we only have about 3 minutes and I want you guys to know where to find them. And I recommend that you make a clipboard like Charity. This is a script, so anyone can read it, right? So you don't have to know it all. You just have to know how to read. And you literally say, I just learned myself. I'm just going to read how it works. Okay, please. That's what scripts are for. So I'm going to go to startx39biz.com. And we're going to go to the share screen. And we're going to go to the 14 steps to success. And you're going to go to tab number 6. They're in 2 tabs right now until I reorganize it. The first one is under Give a Gift. Print your own envelope. Just print it. It's right there. Anyone, do you know every testimonial call we do, we just read the envelope? That's how we do our testimonial call on the product. We sound so smart, but we're not. We just read the paragraphs. Okay. Everybody print that. Print it now if you can, or write a note to print it. Okay. The next place we're going to go is we're going to go to take the order. Take the order. And you're going to go down first to your summary review, what to expect. This is so important. This is a script. Well, when you put the X39, you can reset 4,000 genes in the first 24 hours. In 1 to 3 months, we get our brain more balanced. We have research for that. In 3 to 6 months, we repair using stem cells. 6 to 12 months, we reverse your age 8 years inside and out. We have research for that. Did you see how I just read that? Okay, print that. Print, this is my newest one. You haven't even seen this one, Peter. We're gonna get the pictures bigger. We're still working on this, but the basic idea is it's a script, ready? With pictures and a tracker. Ready? Lifewave use. So what is this? Marci, let's say we're at an event next week. Well, Lifewave uses a form of wearable light technology that activates your own stem cells, makes more stem cells, and resets it to a younger, healthier state when you were 20. Stem cells can transform into almost any cell your body needs for repair, and regenerates damaged cells such as skin cells, blood cells, and organ cells. Look at the pictures. Do you understand? The script is there to read to people, so you don't have to have it memorized. And then you point out, look at that finger. It was dead and now alive. Look at the nerves. Look at ugly Marci to pretty Marci. Look at the spine, straight spine. Do you understand? You just point. But look, you can track your own progress. Do you see what we did? We turned the health tracker into the before and after tracker. I think it's a better piece. Print that out, put it on your clipboard. Well, I don't know. I know X39 works well, but I think you should pair it with Eon. Here's all the patches we have. Do you know that if you just kind of send this link to them or mail it to them or whatever, they'll look at it and tell you what they want? Okay. And lastly, so print that out. Lastly, you want an order form. The 2 order forms I'm using currently is this one, retail $149, preferred $119, but I like the silver pack. Silver for individual, gold, double for family. If you're a business builder, let's do diamond. And here's the good news. 1X39, 1X49 equals 2 of any support patches with 1X39 the following month to keep your stem cells activating. Let's build your pack right there, okay? But if you get confused, this one is real nice, and it's now, I updated it to kind of help you with some of the different kits. And here's the dynamic dual from Charity, 1X39 for Eon, and then 1X39 the following month to keep your stem cells activating. That's 4 months of full stem cell activation and regeneration, because you do 1X39 and Eon, and then you do an auto ship of X39 for the next 3 months to give you 4 months of healing. Let's face it, X39 and Eon together is hugely demonstrative. So this may help you with understanding some of the packs you can fill. Okay, so my recommendation is to print those all out and put them on your clipboard. Lastly, no surprise, because we just use the same material over and over again. If you go to the top of the page, which is your tools to promote the business, you can go right here to Sally, who is our tools person, right there. And you can see all the tools she has created. My favorite tools to use right now, just so you know, are the same as what I printed on the clipboard. And these are all our mini cards. They're the exact same PDFs, but on a mini card. How brilliant. Claudia and I are doing an event next week. You know what we're doing? We're doing 100 envelopes filled with these cards, and we're just gonna patch and talk, patch and talk, patch and talk, patch and talk, patch and talk. That's all we're doing. And it's, in my opinion, brilliant. Lastly, you can order these through Jan under 14 Steps to Success under Give a Gift. Order the business bag. For $8, you can have this bag with all my favorite tools, my mini cards. And these are all now updated with the cards I just told you about. That actually matches those 5 PDF documents. My clipboard matches my gifting envelope with my mini cards, and it's all in script form. I know this went fast, but I wanted you to know what I'm doing now and what I love. So there's that. And then lastly, of course, the business cards are my other favorite tool. You can order all of these from Sally. And what do I love about the business card? It's a script. It's a script. I'm into scripts right now. Peter, back to you.
Wow. Everybody, who's excited? Who's excited today? Look at all these. Everyone, we've been on training calls. I've been on training calls since 8 a.m. I couldn't even sleep last night, really, because I think everything that we announced today is all coming together as one. I know each one of you feel really growing and we're evolving. So whatever you do now, let that word flow out of your mouth. When you even talk to people, hey, how would you like to evolve your stem cells? Okay. Anything that you say now will synergize and will be branding to you. Okay. I don't know what else to say, Marci. I think we're good.
I think we did good today. I think people got an idea of our brand, of our growth, of our vision, of our system. Just so you know, the biz site will be rewritten to flow like we trained today. That's my goal in the next 30 days. So know that it's all coming. It's going to tighten up and we're going to flow like we trained. So I hope you see what we see, and we just love you so much, and just keep on working.
Okay, everybody, it is the first week of May. We're going to go work out again this whole month. Let's break records. Let's keep on growing. We're going to evolve our whole Facebook, Telegram. I updated everything. Just wait for our flyers all to be updated with our new podcast, with our new Evolve name on the flyers. And then Marci and I are going to finish up the biz site this month. So get ready for another announcement by the end of the month. So love you all. We love you. Thank you for all the brand new partners. Thank you for our bodybuilders, our workout buddies. And we will see you Monday. Bye, everybody. Enjoy your weekend.